Okay. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab your palm. And your palm should open like this. So what you're going to do is you're going to split it apart like that carefully. All right, and then if you mess up, you have a backup. So we got our palm right here. Now, the next thing we're going to want to do is grab our scissors. So we don't want a skinny cross. So we're going to want to try to trim off this area over here. So just trim it off like that. And then you're going to go to the bottom over here. And we're going to just snip off the corners right here. So we got one corner, two corners, and we'll even it off. So it should look like the top of a trapezoid or the Pizza Hut symbol. All right. So the next part is we are going to want to make a 90-degree angle. But before we do that, let's locate the midway point of the cross or of the palm. And it's right here. So you're going to want to fold it and make your 90-degree angle like this. And just press it a little bit. So your cross should look like that. Next, you're going to want to take this piece and lift and put it upwards. So you should have a backwards L. Now our goal is to make a little box that holds the entire cross together. So now we're going to want to flip this guy upside down again. And we're going to do the same thing. We are going to lift this guy up. So again, you have the backwards L. Next, we're going to take this arm right over here, and we're going to want to wrap it around like this. So you should have an L for Lutheran. At this point, you're going to want to take this side of the arm, and you're going to want to put it in this little hole right here. And it should go out through the other side like this. And you're going to want to pull it all the way through. There you go. Now, if Pastor didn't mess up, it should stand still on its own. It should hold up. All right, there we go. So you should have a backwards L at this point. All right, next part is we're going to make the arm of the cross. So we're going to take this piece again, and we're going to fold it back into itself. So we're going to go back in the box like this, but we're not going to pull it all the way through because, again, we need arms for this cross. So we're going to put it about maybe halfway through. Then we're going to put it back in so we form two arms. And you will probably have to readjust it so that the arms stay in. So your cross should look like this. Next, we need to make the top of the cross. So, let's see. Okay, you're going to want to flip your cross around so that it's vertical like this. Next, you're going to take this piece, you're going to put it right through. And now you're going to have an upside down cross. Like so. And again, you probably will have to readjust this as we go along. Now to finish this off with, we're going to fold the bottom portion of the cross. So we're going to put it back in itself as so. And again, the readjustment. If you want a Greek cross, it's going to be equilateral. But let's make the Latin cross, the cross that we're all familiar with. And that is... and that's the T, as my little kids say. And there you have it. There's your cross. Now, what you might need to do is, depending on how you fold it, you might need to use a glue gun and just put a little piece of glue inside, just so it sticks together. But other than that, there you have it, and there's your cross.